Welcome back, everybody, to Kinkoi Golden Time. And we're still on Ayaka's route, but we haven't really seen all that much of her.
Weirdly enough, yeah.
Weirdly enough, also, I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, hell must be freezing over. Also, Akane overslept, so that probably is why.
Yeah, there's nothing to add to the counter.
Aw.
珍しいですわね。茜が寝坊だなんて。
That's what we were saying.
昨日長距離を走ってたら楽しくなっちゃって、時間を忘れて走ってたら帰りが遅くなっちゃって。
Alright, never mind.
I was about to say, what, did she do the Japanese equivalent of the Forrest Gump run?
もう8時近い。ラジオ体操すっぽかしちゃいました。先輩怒ってないかな。
Nope.
ゲロのことですから、日曜はゆっくり眠れて喜んでるんじゃありませんこと。
Wow, no faith.
ゲロ入りますわよ。
Oh my god.
パンツどこ？
Not what I was expecting. At all.
Number one, I forgot that was last episode.
Me too.
Number two, it's not that kind of game.
Is it not? I'm beginning to wonder, honestly.
They were put in the wash yesterday. They're drying in the washroom.
本当だ。ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
Hey, it's all part of living on your own. Our parents are still spoiling you, huh, Chi?
お父さんお母さんの前では大丈夫だよ。こんなのお兄ちゃんにだけ。
There's no helping you, is there?
What?
Okay, an appropriate reaction.
That is a completely okay, understandable, acceptable reaction, because much like her, I'm also wondering where we picked the secret Chieka path. Also, can I get that line again?
Maybe. If it'll let me. Do the thing.
What?
Oh my god.
どうも、はじめまして。
Oh, they haven't met in this timeline. I forgot about that.
Huh.
I got so confused because I was still thinking about back on Mina's route where they actually had that weird little exchange.
Yeah, because they met near the end of her route, that's why.
Yeah. Chieka was acting as Mina's wing woman. Quid pro quo?
昨日本当に泊まったんだ。夜遅くまでおしゃべりしたね、お兄ちゃん。
Wouldn't that be a hilarious twist if there actually was a Chieka secret route?
It would be. It's like all of those choices that didn't matter, you had to make the exact right choices.
Mm-hmm.
More or less. You kept moving into these weird positions, knocking me over and over again. I'm tired.
言わないでよ。ナチュラルに一緒のベッドで寝てるし。このままだと根本的なゲームの属性が変わりそうだ。そろそろ解いた方がいいな、この催眠術。
Alright, she just broke the fourth wall on us.
そうだね。
What do you mean?
There was no problem with me doting on Chi.
お兄ちゃん。チェッカのことはチーじゃなくてチエカだぞ。チエカ。チーって呼んじゃダメだよ、お兄ちゃん。
Okay. You're right. It's Chieka.
Was that just like the weird Control-Alt-Delete we needed to get back on track?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
They just turned him off and on again.
I guess that works. Now how do we do it with her? Oh, I guess it was simultaneous.
だよね、オール君。
Ah!
We came to our senses.
What in the world were we doing?
だね。
We had an ordinary meal.
and agreed to just never talk about yesterday again.
Except for it's recorded for posterity.
やっぱり素敵。
It wouldn't have felt right telling her to go home on the spot, so I decided to show Chieka around. I couldn't bring her into the academy since she was an outsider, but we could at least look in from the outside.
これがノーブル学園か。いいなあ。私もちょっと通いたいかも。
Don't say that in front of Sylvie.
She could have Chieka transferred here in no time flat.
さすがに冗談だよ。シルビア様に握手してもらってまた軽音楽やりたくなっちゃったから、帰ったらマシラ先輩たちにまた声かけるんだ。
I see.
それでこっちが、あ、覚えてるこの辺り。
This is where you almost drowned.
チェッカもキャンプにいたんだっけ？うん。でも私たちが知り合ったのはキャンプの後だよね。子供会でたまに。ああ。手術の合間によく混ぜてもらったっけ？子供会。
Wait, were we really in contact after that camp?
お前とはない。あんまりお前と合わせると体力使いすぎて死ぬって医者が判断したらしい。
Realized that we were that much of a drain.
Oh, really?
Modern medicine apparently wasn't so carefree as to let a sickly child associate with some idiotic kid.
私たちは女の子同士だからねえ。ねえ。棟梁とも挨拶くらいは。あと一人誰だっけ？誰かいたよな。誰かって話したくらいはいっぱいいたよ。病院への千羽鶴10人くらいでおったし。いや、特別目立つ。一並みにバカなやついたじゃん。指の骨折ってた。あ、高藤くん。
That's his name. This entire conversation I was trying to remember his name, the one that's actually responsible for Jogasaki being Jogasaki.
Yep. You know him too?
名前だけな。両手の人差し指と中指計4本折ってたから印象に残ってる。
He, Torio, and I were basically the three pillars of childhood friends.
昔は毎日3人でキャッチボールしてたよね。
Yeah, we did. I was catcher, Torio was pitcher, and Takato was the batter. And then he got hurt after putting finger guns up people's butt, so Torio and I wound up playing on our own.
Is that how he broke his fingers?
Apparently.
How aggressively was he doing that?
高藤くん、治りかけた瞬間また干潮するから1年くらいずっと折れ続けてたもんね。
Okay, so apparently he's the biggest idiot.
3バカは覚えてるけどぶっちぎりのバカだったのか。
No. We're number 3. Torio is stupider than we are. Or at least on par. We might be tied. Finger gunning someone in the butt was extremely dangerous for both the giver and the recipient.
Well, he eventually stopped, but I don't know why.
Probably a lawsuit.
高藤くんが好きだった子が転校しちゃってそれで卒業したんだよ。
Oh, yeah, that was it. The girl with the swirly glasses, right? He teased her constantly.
Oh.
だね。もうやりすぎててちょっと嫌われてそうだったけど。
Well, I wouldn't say kind of.
Uh-huh.
Because it's crazy to think, like, he basically created her entire personality.
He created a monster.
I feel bad for her.
Are you gonna say something, or are you going to leave us to make the connections ourselves? Because it's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna say, we real stupid.
中学の頃のあいつと。
Oh, she's making the connections.
No, that's what I mean. She'll make the connection way before we do.
まさかな。
Oh no, she
Or
just dismissed it. It was no use. I couldn't remember. The one thing I did remember was that same girl had to suddenly move because of something to do with her parents.
昨日島君がここにいただと
Oh, hey, she's not in her uniform.
なぜだレイナ、なんで教えてくれなかった
He's got a girlfriend.
なに島君、あれでしょ、野球で有名人なんでしょ。メゴチン別に野球興味ないじゃん。野球にはミジンコほども興味ないが、将来成功しそうなイケメンには興味ある。
Alright.
正直でよろしい。
Yeah, I was about to say, look, I just respect how honest she is with herself.
That is one way to put it, yes.
くっそー、接点持ちたかった。接点なら別にオーロに言えばすぐ。とりあえずいきなり告るのはきっつい女だと思われるから、おしとやかなお嬢様路線で押して、ひとまず電話番号までは1回目で。
Yeah, good luck on that
言わ
one.
ないでおこう。オーロの妹ちゃんの身が危ない。島君、島棟梁君が来ていたの？
He's on my hit list.
Uh-oh.
あら、おはようあやかっち。あやか、島君のこと知ってるの？昔ちょっと縁があってね。
Oh.
懐かしいわ。
Oh, okay, so you remember him.
Actually, you know what? She has a reason to want to talk to him because...
Oh, yeah. He knows
'Cause he was-
Ichi-kun.
Yep.
Hmm. That could be a roundabout way of the realization coming about. Interesting. Okay.
でももう二度と来ないって言ってたから、あやかが会える可能性は低いよ。そう。誰か喧嘩でもしたの？
Oh, don't say it was with us.
No.
そんなこと言っての。
Oh, no.
やめろ。ライバルは少ないほど良い。そしてあやかがライバルになったら勝てない。
Don't throw us under the bus, Monaco.
メゴチンのそういうゲスゲスにゲスいとこ割と好きよ。あやかっち的には島くん会いたいとかある？別に大会で優勝したとかなら気になるけれど、まだただの素材でしょ。私が声をかける価値はないわ。
Okay, I guess rekindling an old friendship isn't a good enough reason.
Nope.
あやかっちもなかなかゲスの遺伝子持ってるよね。この時期にあの頃の幼なじみがいちくんにつながってるかもしれない子が、考えるとちょっと気になるけれど、もう手遅れかもしれない。
You'd be surprised.
金色ラブリッチェゴールデンタイム。どうしたのあやか、浮かない顔して。
No, that's normal.
クルス・クラウンさん。なんでもないわ。そう？あやか。はい。誰にも相談できない悩みはあるし、相談したから解決できることだって多くはないわ。けれど、誰かと力を合わせることで解決の糸口になることは多いはずよ。私、あやかの力になりたいわ。
It would be a lot more endearing without the G at the end.
A little bit, yeah.
いざという時は何でも相談してね。きっと力になるから。ええ。いい人すぎる。苦手だわ。 ガチでどうしたんだい？昨日からなんか浮かない顔だけど。昨日？いや違うな。一昨日からか。実家で何かあった？何もないわよ。そう。シルビーみたいに力になれるとは言わないけど、愚痴を聞くくらいなら、あーしの方が上手にできるよ。いつでもおいで。
城ヶ崎殿
Just keeps going.
何も悩んでないったら。
そうですか。朝から何度かため息をついてらしたので気になって、悩みがあるのでなければ良いのです。何かあればおっしゃってください。姫様のご学友のことは極力サポートする方針ですし、私個人としても何かお力になれることがあれば。あなたにそんな顔は似合いません。
Can somebody close the window? These wind chimes are driving me nuts. That's it. Wear her down with kindness.
この教室は成人を集めるとかそういう方針でもあるの？あやか。
Well, there's an exception.
今度は何？今日財布忘れちゃってさ、お金貸して。ジュース買いたいから。程度が低くて安心するわ。はい、クレジットカード。うちの学校なら購買でも自販機でも使えるわ。センキュー。まったくもう。びっくりした。
We didn't even say anything.
なんですか、ちっと見て。お金ですか？あいにくと私クレジットしか持ち歩かないし、そのカードも今貸したところで。
Black card.
As if, why would I ask you for money? What do you take me for?
じゃあ何です？
You've been sighing for ages now. Is something up? I can at least hear you out. Gee.
I was not expecting us to join in on this.
成人ぶらないで！
Why would she play me up like a saint for offering to give advice? And off she went. What was her problem?
I've been asking that same question for like 70 episodes.
That's been the underlying theme of this entire route so far.
So that's what happened. Have any idea what's up?
綾香がね。少なくとも俺は何も聞いてない。
I see.
俺に言ってないってことは誰にも言ってないだろうな。あいつのことだから。なんかあったら聞いとくよ。
Sure.
Ria plopped a cigarette into her mouth and lit it up.
それよりお前、最近綾香のことばっかりな。
Huh?
ここで話してる話題、ほぼほぼ綾香ネタじゃね？
Is it? Yeah, maybe.
It could be because I knew Ria and Jogasaki were close, so I guess I did come to her for Jogasaki-related advice often.
好きなの？
What?
それならそれでもいいけど。でもやっぱな、シルビーがいいな、俺は。
You will have no arguments from me.
We're ruining her plans.
As far as what?
選ぶのはお前だけどさ。
We kind of already did.
I mean, technically, we've ended up with Sylvie in a route that wasn't for Sylvie.
True.
So, it would be funny if that just kept happening.
We haven't seen any of the appendants except for Mina's yet, so we don't know.
Hey, this conversation's veered in a bizarre direction. Don't just up and assume I've fallen for her.
違うの？
I'm not interested.
I constantly talked about how much she ticked me off, so liking her would be the polar opposite.
でも外見的には？
That's a low blow.
She's perfect. There are tons of girls out there with long black hair at the school, so yeah, I've done some comparisons. But I think her hair's the best quality out of everyone here. I'll give her the title of the best of the long black-haired women. Also, her gestures. There's how she treats her hair, how it flutters around her. It's out of this world. She doesn't treat her hair harshly at all. And of course, it's not just her hair. She's hot, has an awesome figure, and there's her cold smile, and depending on how you view it, that awful way she laughs.
オーケー、わかった。どうでもいい。
That's so.
お前、見た目的には綾香なんだ。
I still get really self-conscious around Sylvie and Ella-san sometimes.
10年前のお前はシルビーのあの可愛さにユンユンだったのに。
And we will be again.
つか可愛いってだけで10年前はお姫様に突っ込むし、今は好みだけで自分に嫌がらせする女に好感触。お前、何気にすっげえ面食いなのな。
All men put looks on a pedestal.
How people judged whether they liked or disliked others was based on their first physical impressions. It was rooted in our genetics as humans, after all, so it was nothing to be ashamed of. Well, there were those you disliked after learning who they were on the inside. Anyone indecisive who went as long as they looked good, at that point was an idiot, in my opinion, though. Did I fit into that idiot category since, even after all her snide remarks, I wasn't very mad due to her looks? I'd better take a good hard look at myself on that one.
そういや外見しか見てない兆候は10年前に俺を男だと思った時から見せてたな。
I know I should take a look in the mirror on that front, but does putting a lot into looks really matter? Think about it. I talked to you like an ordinary person when I first transferred here.
うん。
That was because you're cute. If you'd been homely, I would have kept my distance, and smoking delinquents just raise a lot of red flags.
そっか。そうですか。まあ、じゃあまあいいよ。お前が綾香に甘い理由は分かった。あいつが何か言ってきたら、言えそうなことなら教えるよ。
Thanks.
ただし、一つ約束してくれ。
Uh-huh.
お前があいつを好きになったら、俺に言うこと。
Huh?
教えといてくれ。それで何するってわけでもないけど、ちょっと考えたいこともあるから。
Best wing woman.
It's not very likely.
毎日でいいよ。
Well, okay, sure.
I had no idea what was on Ria's mind. But given the face she was making, it had to be something serious. I had no real reason to turn down her request.
Ria, いる？話をさせてほしいの。あのね、マリアの今後について、活動を再開できないと、私、いないの？
You're all red from when I said you were cute earlier, huh?
やめろてめえ。
Ooh, you're blushing.
やめろってうぜえな。
Maybe so, but didn't it make you happy? You're cute, Ria. You're pretty in a different way from Sylvie, but one of the cutest in all Japan. Heck, I get it now. With some makeup, you have Maria's gorgeous type of face, too. You're incredible. It's a double up. You even surpassed Sylvie. Woo! You pretty girl, you.
Ric Flair.
やめろって庶民が
Barely even human.
That is kind of what I think of every time.
金色ラブリッチェゴールデンタイム
It's an old joke, but it still holds.
Munch, munch, crunch, crunch.
オーラのお弁当美味しそう
If I give you a taste, you'll eat the whole thing.
It's our dorm's catering special, the stamina meal.
あーいいよねそれ肉肉ニンニクって感じで
I bet the garlic part at the end is why girls don't order it much, but I devour it.
Also, it keeps the vampires away.
いいな寮のケータリングって珍しいものがいっぱい来るけれど寮の子じゃないと使いにくいのが難点なのよね
Funny thing though, after eating it, haven't seen Jogasaki all day.
It would be difficult to get the order timing and otherwise right.
ねえオーロ一口だけ
お昼にニンニクはお控えください。
Not only that, but I don't have much faith in it being just one bite.
Mm-hmm.
ひどい
But true.
I haven't forgotten my grudge over my eel sauce bowl you said you wanted a bite of the other day.
それより何よりシルビーもう今日のお昼は食べたっしょ量にして私の3倍はあったパンとうどんとラーメンと
But what about second lunch?
日本ってご飯が美味しいからつい食べ過ぎちゃうな
Where does it go?
There's actually a pocket dimension inside of Kyoto.
That's where all of her meals go. I mean,
Praiseworthy if you're able to maintain that waistline of yours. Here, just one slice of meat.
はーい
All done.
I finished eating.
Okay. So for this afternoon,
エキスパートプランオーロさんそろそろどこへ行くかは決まったかい
It really is. In fact, I think it might actually be passed.
maybe I'll head to hiking club to work off my meal. Based from what I've seen, they just go on random walks around campus.
結局どこにと決めることもなく3学期まで来てしまいましたね。
It's a skill.
Sorry.
I assumed doing something was better than doing nothing, but none of the expert planning classes interested me. 3 months had gone by without me taking part, so these days I found myself thinking it might be fine if I just haphazardly killed time until graduation.
だと思いましたわゲロ
What are you doing here?
Uh-oh. Whoa.
We're in danger.
あらみな今日はバレエが休止だからお姉様の総額に混ぜていただこうと思い来てみればゲロ冬休み確かに言いましたわよね3学期の成績も D だったら
I remember.
命はないと
The D does stand for dead.
Were you that strict?
まったくもういらっしゃいなゲロ昼からのエキスパートプラン私に付き合いなさい
Huh, what?
あなたでも問題なく入れるところを探しますそして中途でも溶け込めるよう私が部の方々との間に入って差し上げますわ
I just want a montage of him failing at every club.
That would be amazing. I want to see that too.
So you're basically saying...
お坊ちゃんがママンに付き添ってもらうやつだね愛されてんねオーロ
Hey, it's embarrassing and harsh to have an underclassman do that.
おだまり拒否権はございませんわさあキリキリ歩きません
Yes, mommy. Help me.
言っちゃった。
I guess that should have been
本当に
like,
仲良しさんになってくれて私も嬉しいわ。
help me.
Help me! Help me! That's what I was thinking.
王族が手をかけすぎているとも言えますが、見ていて単純に微笑ましい
It
ですね。
is.
You think that's going far? You should have seen the last route.
あ、ところでお姉様。なにみな。ニンニクでも食べまして。歯を磨いてくるわ。どの活動にしたものかしら。
Do we get to choose?
See, it's hard to pick an expert planning class.
通常の学校の部活動よりさらにエキスパートに絞っての指導が多いですから、初心者が中途入部というのは難しいですわね。
Yeah, exactly, which is why I'm so stuck.
I wasn't skipping out because I wanted to either. Well, I was skipping just for the heck of it. Oh. Someone who caught my attention went into a nearby room.
Where's this?
アナウンス科ですわね。見ていかれます？
Announcing department?
Probably shouldn't, we have garlic breath. That was a thing here too?
Because you said we have garlic breath, I'm now imagining our breath is like SpongeBob in the ugly episode.
I'm ugly and I am proud. I'm Ouro and I am proud. The school had adopted a stance of providing anything any student requested, so I still didn't know every expert planning course they had available. But it occurred to me I hadn't known what course Jogasaki was involved in.
Just 1 second to observe.
よろしい。
We went inside.
おや、オーロくん、奇遇ですね。
Oh, you're here too?
Another familiar face.
Huh. You were doing the same expert planning as Jogasaki?
城ヶ崎さん？ああ、おられますね、今日は。
He looked over at Jogasaki in the corner of the room, seeming to have just only noticed.
エキスパートプランは部活動とは違うのですから、一点集中型でなく、自分の気になる講義を並列的に受ける方も多いですわよ。
Oh, okay.
Oh, how about that?
今日はこのアナウンス科にいい講師がいらっしゃるそうで、それで見に来ました。貴族たるもの、スピーチにおいていかに大衆を引きつけるかも必要を問われる素養ですからね。
あなたにもちょうど良さそうですわ。
I hardly ever give speeches. Oops.
That was when the speaker came in. There was no escape now. Oh well, may as well give it a listen. Man, though, Mina-chan and Kikachiyo were one thing, but she was going to give a speech too?
翔くん、私はおっぱいが好きだ。翔くん、私はおっぱいが好きだ。翔くん、私はおっぱいが大好きだ。おっきいのが好きだ、小さいのが好きだ、お椀型が好きだ、ロケットが好きだ、真っ平らが好きだ、褐色が好きだ、垂れ乳が好きだ、シリコン入りが好きだ。
That face is scaring me.
ベッドで、お風呂で、ラブホで、教室で、保健室で、掃除道具入れで、プールで、外で、この地上で揉まれるあらゆるおっぱいが大好きだ。
That toil in the world.
真夏に好きだらけなキャミソール越しの薄乳がチラ見えするのが好きだ。冬場にセーターでラインは見えないのにうかつにもバッグでパイスラしてしまう巨乳が好きだ。
You know, up to this point, I thought that Kikachiyo was the most normal of all of the guy group. I was wrong.
Yeah, but this is just our dream, right?
Are you sure?
We totally fell asleep.
Well, yeah, you know what? You're probably right. I'm sure we did. We have horrifying dreams.
88センチくらいの大きめがプルプル揺れるのが好きだ。全身日焼けした娘が服の内側の胸の周りだけ白い肌を見せた時など、 胸がすくような気持ちだった。つい見せてしまった胸元を隠そうとして後ろを向いた時の背筋の肩甲骨が好きだ。その肩甲骨の間を汗が伝う様など感動すら覚える。ムッチンムッチンのお胸をしてるくせにお腹のぽっこりを気にしている娘などはもうたまらない。下乳とお腹の間に汗もなどできたら最高だ。小さめの子がサイズを気にして怪しげなバストアップ法を仕入れ毎日風呂場でマッサージしている様を思い浮かべた時など、絶頂すら覚える。絞り上げた腹筋の持ち主が胸だけ出ているのが好きだ。筋肉を鍛えすぎて胸が薄くなってしまう様はとてもとても悲しいものだ。英米の白人の物量おっぱいが好きだ。それを見て自分は小さいんじゃないかって思っちゃう。昔ながらの日本人女性は屈辱の極みだ。
Bravo. That was impressive. Long.
Setting that aside, Pikachu is a decent speech giver.
ハキハキと喋るだけでも印象は違いますからね。
Oh, I see. So he was talking, and that's just what we were hearing the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Simply put, this was how the announcing department's classes went. They were all about how to give speeches. Our guest speaker often did narration on TV, and I had definitely heard their voice before, so they taught us the trick behind how to speak. How to better ready yourself to articulate well, how to reset yourself if your tongue refuses to operate smoothly, and otherwise. It was relatively interesting. Man, I wish we were in that lecture because I feel like I could use some of that sometimes.
Ah, me too.
Jogasaki was also listening attentively.
I guess a talent for giving speeches is an unconditional necessity for nobles.
まあ、ないよりはあった方がよろしいでしょうが。でも、ちょっと気になりますわね。
緊張しました。
Good work up there.
Kikuchio came back.
どこかおかしくなかったでしょうか。
Well,
You shouldn't really ask us, I'll be honest.
no.
Apart from how every word of your speech itself was odd, you did great.
いきなり好きなものへのスピーチと言われて少々混乱しました。
Better to just set that aside for now.
But hey, I had no idea the announcing department was so popular.
今日だけでしょ。有名な講師の日はよく人が入るのはノーブル学園もそこらのゼミも変わりません。
I could see that.
ノーブル学園に通う生徒は録音寺さんのように将来社長会長職の道が確立されている方が多い。そういった職種はスピーチの実力も必要ですわ。その前準備に何回かアナウンスのプランには顔を出しておきたいという方も多いのでしょう。
That all made sense. There may have not been any need to come on a daily basis, but if it were only when some celebrity speakers were there, that about covered it. That didn't really explain why Jogasaki was here, though.
特に今日は講師が有名人だしな。
You're here too?
One familiar face off in the distance made his way closer. And he was pointing straight at...
皆さんお上手ですね。
Who's she?
an okay-looking lady who I'd give 65 or so points to in the looks department.
今日の講師の方ですよ。2人入られることは珍しくありません。
The majority of the actual lecture had been given by an elderly male narrator, but an adjunct had apparently been with him.
あの子すごいんだぜ。最近よく出てる声優。もう半分アイドルみたいなもんでさ。
Oh.
She was a young voice actress then. I had thought she was kind of ready and raring to go.
かわいいよな。それにあの子、ショタ声が最高なんだよ。いい声出すんだ、ショタ役やらすと。
Okay.
Alright.
Should have known it was going to go there.
ショタ？
Sorry, Psycho, but keep your fetish under wraps for now. We've got someone around who shouldn't hear anything you say.
Besides, we already heard one fetish lecture today.
いい演技するんだ少年役で。
あの方のファンですのね。良いことですわ。
Wow, he got away with it. He played it off successfully. On an entirely different note,
She gives these sort of lectures even though she's a voice actress.
声優とナレーターはほぼ垣根のない職業ですよ。むしろ最近は声優業界の人気の高まりを受けてナレーションに呼ばれる声優の方は多いです。
getting kind of meta up in here. Wow.
声優は儲からない職業だからな。どんな仕事でも断れないんだ。うんうん。あの子も
Incidentally, if you have a job
人
to
気があって
offer,
もきっと儲かってないんだろうな。かわいそうに。もっといい仕事増やしてあげてほしいよ。
For business inquiries,
as far as narrating goes, I think
仕事を1本1年続ければ5000万、事務所や税金に引かれても1000万は残るとか。
日本のナレーション業は儲からないんですの？顔を出さないタレントは企業や会社に色がつきにくいので、世界的には重宝され、その分支払いも十分にするはずですが。
emphasizing comedians or other talents' poverty is kind of a scam.
まあそういうのは本当に人気のあるごくごく限られた方だけにしか来ない仕事ですけどね。
this lady was, without a doubt, part of that extremely select pool.
俺少しでもあの子が楽な暮らしできるように今度出る写真集いっぱい買ってあげるんだ。
言います？
Hey, you better not. They both look happy enough.
そういえばあのお二人、推しテレビの番組でナレーターをされている二人ですね。
Hoshi TV. Jogasaki's family.
You think they know each other through that connection or something?
のようですね。
I finally understood why. Jogasaki had bowed to them several times with the exact smile you'd expect out of some high-class girl. But
何それ終わるんですか、あの番組。
all of a sudden, the lady shouted.
ご存知でない？知りませんよ。本当に？てかだとしてもなんで今言うんです？あの
Looks like they're having an argument.
今言っていた番組のお話でしょうか？
Maybe. The two speakers and Jogasaki were having some kind of discussion.
どうもありがとうございました。
She got yelled at. Both speakers made a quick exit while glancing back at Jogasaki, who was bowing her head apologetically over and over.
What the?
スポンサーにする態度ではないですわね。
Kind of sounds like former sponsor after that conversation.
あの切れ方はいつもラジオで聞いてる。素敵だ。
Alright. What was going on?
あのバラエティ切られちゃったんだ。
Okay.
私が主導で制作を始めたものだからちょっとショックだわ。まあ責任は P と D に行くのだけど、ナレーションしてくれていた子たちに今日伝えたら怒鳴られちゃった。事前に通達が言ってなかったみたい。はあ、ナレ業界は芸能事務所より報告が遅いって本当なのかね。何？視聴率？視聴率も悪いし受けも良くなかった。後番として深夜の有望枠がいくつかあったから時期も良くなかったわね。何より第1回放送でマリア・ビショップが出てたから高尚な番組として受けて、その高尚さをキープできなかったのが大きいわ。バラエティは下品な方へ下品な方へが基本だからな。最終回にくらい出てほしかったわ。 まだ喉が戻ってないの。しょうがねえだろ。
I'm sure that's going to help.
と言いつつ目の前でタバコを吸う。
あ、悪い。お前も吸う？
At least she offered.
吸うか。マリアに戻る気はないの？
今燃え尽き症候群なの。
煙たい。もう行くわ。服に匂いがつきそう。
あ、
So that's what's going on.
盗聴の片棒を担いでしまった。罪悪感。
You accidentally eavesdrop on us all the time, so it's fair.
Well, you were talking, and I just happened to overhear your conversation from the neighboring room while I had my ear pressed up against the wall.
Circumstances.
偶然そんな状況があるならそれはそれで怖いわ。
So she was in charge of her own TV shows?
経営者一族は若いうちにプロデュースもディレクションもやっとくらしいぞ。仕事と現場感覚を覚えるために。まあそこで失敗したなんて歴史が生まれないためにもプロデューサーディレクターとは名乗らないけどな。
That was an adult methodology for you.
So it got a poor reputation.
3月をもって終了。
Huh. Is that why she's been acting weird?
かもな。
What's up?
Something seemed to be on her mind.
いや、こうなるとまたあの話が出てくるかなと。
What subject?
結婚。
Huh?
もともとあいつが中学を卒業するときにもう湧いてた話でさ。城ヶ崎家は古いから16になったらもう結婚を考えるようにってのがあるんだけど、あいつテレビの仕事のことも知るためにってノーブルに入ってっからさ、これじゃまた家の方針に戻されるかも。まさかそれで退学はないよな。
Ooh.
もしもし。ええ、おじいさまにつないで。おじいさま、はい、彩香です。例のお話進めておいてください。ええ、式場まで含めて。もうテレビ業界に心残りはありませんわ。金色ラブリッチェゴールデンタイム。
Alright, well, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, me neither.
なんであーちゃん毎日車で学校に来るの？よく知らないけど、お母さんが大金持ちと結婚したからってママが言ってた。うわぁ、成金ってやつ？気持ち悪い。そんな、車はおじいさまが今度からはこれで行けって言うから。成金なんじゃん。成金、成金。
どうかしたか、彩香。
おじいさま。いえ、何でもありません。おじいさま、成金とは何ですか？
誰に言われたのかね。
お友達が私をそう呼ぶのです。
そうか。子供にいびつな言葉を教えるものだ。これだから庶民は。
Oh, so it's his fault that the whole commoner thing started.
成金というのはな、何のことはない。財をなせなかった人間たちのやっかみだ。何も驚くことはない。庶民とは概してそういうものだ。 彼らはいつも成功者を妬み、恨み、失敗を望んでいる。だが我らはなかなか失敗をしない。ならば、金を得たことそのものが失敗だと言い張るべく、我らを成金と呼び、蔑みであるかのよう錯覚するのだ。虚栄だよ、綾香。口先一つですら我らに抗えぬ愚民が、最後に逃げ込む虚栄。それが成金という言葉。今度からはそう言われたら、そっと笑ってあげなさい。反論する必要さえない。お前たち庶民とは違うのだと笑顔で示しなさい。
違う。
今回のことだけではない。これから先の人生、お前が何か素晴らしいことをするたびに、必ず今日のようなことが起きるだろう。テストでいい点を取るたび、素晴らしい絵を描くたび、かけっこで一番になるたび、誰かがお前をひがむだろう。難癖をつけてくるだろう。彼らの虚栄心に付き合う必要はない。お前はにっこり笑っているだけでいい。お前はもう庶民とは別の世界の人間であることを必ず心に置いておきなさい。お前のこれからは城ヶ崎家のためにある。城ヶ崎をより大きく、より強くするために。庶民とは違う。それを覚えておきなさい。
And she does.
Mm-hmm.
はい。
Tiny Ayaka. And then there's Ria, who's the same size that Juiz is.
Mm-hmm.
嘘。懐かしいわね。あの頃の夢なんて。
Oh yeah, this school doesn't have any PE classes, huh?
体を動かしたいならエキスパートプランでいいですし、無駄に怪我のリスクを負う必要はないですからね。
That's too bad.
何オーロ、運動したいん？
Well, I'm kind of in the mood for it today.
本当ですか？
Yeah. Go back to where you came from, first year.
気持ちはわかるわ。体を動かしたい日ってあるわよね。
I didn't expect her to actually do it.
筋肉が眠っているのを感じると適度に動いてほぐした方が逆に楽ということが多いですね。
That's a bit more excessive than I was going for.
運動はしたくないけど。
Do you ever?
でも買い物しようと街に出たのに、店に入るよりウィンドウショッピングでブラブラしたい的なやつはあるかも。
Yeah, that's it.
You didn't feel like standing still and wanted to move around for whatever reason. That was roughly the gist of it.
じゃあ今日はお昼から一緒に運動しましょうか。しましょうか。
Go back where you came from, first year. So what kind of exercise should we do?
私、日本でメジャーなスポーツって知らないのよね。エルが筋肉をほぐすときっていうのはどんな感じ？
まずは軽くスクワットを100回。
Of course.
Well, let's make that plan, Zed.
今日ウィンドウショッピング行く予定だったけど、一緒に行くかい？
Oh, well, then.
Pretty much the perfect intensity of exercise.
I assume you're window shopping for clothes.
そらそうだ。
I had known Reina for a few months now, and if I'd learned anything, it was that never go shopping with women was one prevailing truth in this world. Clothes shopping was the worst. It ate up a lot of time, You couldn't do much else, and you had to be careful when giving feedback to the person trying on clothes.
何その渋い顔。この前みたいに下着コーナーで2時間とかはさすがにないって。今日平日だし。
Oh, good to know that's only a weekend thing.
Oh, that really sucked. Well, I can't deny that it made me smirk knowing what sort of bra you were wearing that night.
素直でよろしい。ウィンドウショッピングか。いいわね。ねえエル、今日時間あるわよね。
はい、いくらか。
じゃあ一緒にお散歩兼ウィンドウショッピングと行きましょうか。よし、楽しみね、オーロ。
Huh? I'm going with you?
服もいいけど美味しいものも食べたいわ。教えてオーロ。
Of course.
楽しみ。
The clothes shopping or the food? Probably the food. Crap. Sylvie's skill, Princess Smile, had been activated. It had the prominent effect of making any man on its receiving end incapable of refusing whatever she begged for no real reason in particular. But man, window shopping with a group of women? This was going to put me on edge.
そこのあなた。女子でいっぱいの中、ショッピングなんて落ち着かない。と思っていますね。
Can you read my thoughts?
Who is it?
そもそも体を動かす気だったのに、お散歩というのはなんだか違う気がしている。でしょう。
This is Akane, isn't it?
How do you know that?
そんなあなたが今求めているものをお教えしましょう。
Is it fire?
陸上部はいつでも新入部員受付中です。
Go back where you came from, first year.
And then it was time to go home, is what I would say. But actually, I believe it's time to end the episode for now. We'll have to save the window shopping montage for the next episode. Gives us something to look forward to, maybe. I mean, Ouro's not looking forward to it, but we are. So, Jogasaki...
Well, we
Go
got
ahead.
back on her route.
Yes, we did. And
We left the Chieka route and went for the Jogasaki route.
I really did think we were on the Chieka route for a while there.
I kinda did
We
too.
were firmly on that track.
Ria did too.
Yeah, good thing they snapped us out of it, otherwise it was gonna get weird.
We learned a lot about Jogasaki, actually.
Yeah, we really did. So, her grandpa has some very lovely thoughts about commoners, so that's where she gets that charm from. I knew he looked like a real nice guy.
Well, I mean, he's not entirely wrong that, look,
Yeah,
anytime you accomplish anything, somebody's gonna hate you for doing it.
it's true.
It's just, he told an impressionable young girl that, and that combined with other things made her just hate them forever.
Mm-hmm. Although I guess it kind of balanced out a little bit because, I mean, Ria's not a commoner per se. She kind of is, but she's in this weird other category because she also has the illness that separates her out. But she's still,
Yeah.
I mean, all things considered, though, Jogasaki gets along pretty well with Reina, but that's mostly because Reina gets along with everybody. So,
Yeah. I think it's mainly like, it's just Ouro. I think if
Yeah.
Ouro were a girl, she wouldn't care as much.
you might be right. Because he definitely has a lot of stuff working against him. I mean, he is crass at times, but
Mm-hmm.
I think pretty much everybody else has gotten used to it. And he still has both of his arms, so it hasn't impacted him too badly.
Well, and also we learned that Jogasaki hasn't been doing well on the TV production front.
Right.
Like, her show flopped.
Mm-hmm. So it sounds like she might be defaulting back to her family's other plan. Which,
Yeah.
that's going to be a really interesting roadblock if that's the big obstacle, other than her disdain for us at this current point in time.
Yeah.
One thing, though, that really did surprise me, I was not expecting her to have fond memories of Torio.
Yeah, well, I guess anyone in that group, except for, one specific person, she was gonna remember well because they're associated with Ichi.
That's true, that's a good point. I mean, Takato is really the one that screwed up, and we don't even know what he looks like.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, I don't know that we'll have a run-in with Takato, but I feel like we've got to be getting at least a little bit closer to the realization. It feels like Ria is probably the one that's closest about putting the puzzle pieces together. Sort of.
No funny thing, about 2 weeks from now they find Takato at the bottom of a river.
Who done it? Well, all right. Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.